Alright, I think I'm just about ready to take off. I know I'm going to forget something, but I got stuff packed, a sleeping bag, extra blanket. Actually, Haley helped me out a lot. She gave me a pillow and vitamins and extra food, and I'm going to send her man off into the world. I got my eBay store taken care of and all the plants watered. There's something else.
Here's this.
What? That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. See? I think I'm just going to take off towards Salem today. Maybe hit up a few thrift stores in Salem before it gets too late. And then just continue on south for a little bit longer and find somewhere to sleep. Bye. Alright, so it is 2:49 on a Friday, and I'm just now leaving. I don't know, it was kind of sad. Haley and I have not been apart since we moved to Portland for more than like 24 hours. And the last time that we've been apart for this long was when Buttonhoof was touring. And that was, and what year was it, like 2015 was our last tour? Yep. But it won't be that long. I mean, I think she said it'll probably be good for us just to have a little bit of time. Not that we're having issues, but you know, time strengthens all. I think that's how the saying goes. Okay, just finished up at the post office and had to drop something off at UPS today. And now, next stop. Salem. It was a pretty busy drive here, but I left at a bad time, like right before rush hour, and it's like rush hour right now. And my first stop, it looks like it's a Goodwill outlet. I definitely want to hit up more like mom and pop stores, but I don't know. Like, outlet usually always pays off, so let's see what I get. Okay, so I just finished up in there, and I got 4 things. I got 4 different. This fucking light. Maybe that's on now. 4 different hats. I don't know if you can even see this here. John Deere, Mac quality tools, this Eagle, and then a Snap-on. I definitely mess with hats, but it's not something I like to buy too often. Stop that light. There just wasn't a whole lot in there that I was interested in, and now the light's fading. Maybe that's on. Before I leave Salem, I'm going to go on to one more store, Value Village, and then I'm going to hit the road, hit the highway again. Also, I'll get this light again. When I left, I was at 9,855 miles. So I just kind of wanted to put that in the record. And the cool thing about this trip is I will most likely hit the 100,000 mile mark on this car by the time I'm home. There she is. Look at her shine. Woo, looking good, Value Village. Alright. Let's see. So it's almost not worth showing what I even got in there. But I got another hat. I really hope this is not the trip of hats. And that's just for myself because I forgot mine at home. And I'm afraid I'm gonna get cold while I'm sleeping or hiking or whatever I end up doing. So, another hat. Just finished up at this Goodwill. Got in here right before they closed. Well, I got in here like a half an hour ago, but now they're about ready to close. show you what I got. All right, so I made it to Eugene and decided to do one more thrift store, and the only ones open were Goodwill. So I stopped by this one because one of the Yelp reviews said it's the best Goodwill in the world. Okay. It is pretty awesome in there. The electronics section is huge, and I mean, they, for the most part, know what everything's worth. But I almost picked up a Guitar Hero guitar, but one of the buttons were a little bit sticky, so I didn't want to mess with it. But I did pick up 3 packs of 3 floppy disks, and each one of these sell for about $20. So 20, 40, 60, 120, 180. 180, and I spent $9. So that's a pretty good find. Originally I was going to stay in Eugene tonight, but it is still kind of early and I still have some energy, so I think I'm just gonna hop back on the highway and get another hour or 2 underneath my belt and maybe just find like a rest area to sleep in. It's about 9:40 right now, and I'm going through what's this town called, like Roseburg or something. I mean, I haven't been on the road too long. But I've got some crazy fog. I don't know if you can see it as much. Last time I filmed fog with the camera, it didn't look as foggy as it did in real life. Yeah, it's pretty foggy right now. I just stopped for some coffee, and because I realized that was my first coffee today, and that's probably why I was getting a little bit of a headache. So I got some coffee, and I got hey, the fog's gone. Well, then that means this video will be done. Alright, so I'm right outside of Medford right now. I just passed it and I'm trying to look for a place to sleep. I just took an exit, and the Walmart parking lot that I went to had signs up everywhere saying no overnight parking or camping. So I turned around and I'm just heading south and waiting to find a sign that has a truck stop, and that's where I'm going to end up. Alright, so I'm a little bit past Medford, and I was hoping to find a truck stop so I could wake up and walk in and get coffee and all that, but I just wasn't able to find one. So I'm at a rest area where I have bathrooms, and there's cars parked down the slide, a few different people sleeping here. I just got my sleeping bag out of the trunk. I'm going to put I'm tired. Put a towel in the window to block a little bit of light, and just lean my seat back and hope to get some good sleep. There is an In-N-Out burger in this area. I'm not sure where, but I've never been to one, and I know there's a lot of hype. Whether it's hype or if it's actually a legit good place, I'm gonna go there tomorrow, shortly after I wake up. Alright, good night.